Good morning. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, like maybe a couple months actually, but I was doing my meditation this morning and then I just got the urge to pull some cards. So I am going to do that. I'm going to follow that, record this. I'm using the Oracle of the Seven Energies. This is a deck that I got in Sedona. So I just want to pull, it's a beautiful deck. Just want to pull maybe 2 or 3 cards, see what comes out. For whatever messages we need to hear today. Like I said, I felt called to pull some cards for us. So I feel like there's something, a message for all of us that we need to hear. There's one. Ooh. There we go, got 3. All right, so I feel like these are gonna be, oh, that's funny. Okay, Tender Embrace. Got the elephants, and it's number 22. Oh, interesting. Then we got Healing the Heart, number 23, and my meditation this morning was to open up the heart chakra and heal the heart chakra. Felt called to do that, so it might be something that we're all feeling. And then number 30, Shining Through. I feel like these are going to be beautiful messages. So let's get into it. Okay, number 22, Tender Embrace. And that's in the, so I think at least 22 and 23 are going to be in energy 4, love, which is around compassion, love, community, forgiveness, unconditional acceptance, inner peace, and wholeness. All right, so 22, Tender Embrace. I don't know how to hold this. Okay. Key concepts: compassion, warm-hearted care for self and others, sensitivity and empathy, benevolence, kindness. Put your hand on your heart and breathe deeply, inhaling a sense of gratitude. Now, how do you feel? Keep doing this, tuning into the world around you, others you know, and even those you don't know. Can you feel compassion for them? Compassion is an emotion of tenderness and sensitivity. It's a feeling of benevolence and reverence as you stand witness to the suffering of the world. Now is the time to reduce that pain and focus on compassion in all areas of your life. Today, do something deliberately kind for another. Even looking a stranger in the eye and smiling can make a world of difference. The questions to ask now are: where do I need to be kinder and gentler? How can I serve? And in what capacity can I be in alignment with the solution to the suffering of the world? Could it be that you need to be more compassionate toward yourself? If you spend all your time in service to others, it's easy to forget about your own needs. When you accept yourself, you can bring more loving energy to others. Today, make a commitment to practice self-compassion. Release yourself from the burdens of perfectionism. Allow yourself the grace to be human, and then do the same for others. It's not your job to tell others how to express themselves, even if you don't like the way the world behaves. Today, be kind for no reason at all, and watch miracles arise. I love that. I love that so much, especially in the world today. If you're, particularly in the US right now, I think this is a reminder to be kind to ourselves, right? And to be compassionate. Everyone, for better or worse, is doing the best they can, believing in that what they're doing is the best for themselves or whatever. So just taking a moment to have some compassion. We're all, like I said, doing the best we can. Many of us are not awake and operating from those inner child wounds. And so the best we can do, I think, is to just send love and to pray for maybe those that we I guess feel like, I think, to put it another way, I think those that maybe are the loudest or resist the most or are the most angry are really the ones that need love the most. So I'll just leave that one there. Okay, healing the heart. Healing, okay, key concepts. Healing, making amends, the willingness to release past pain, being responsible and accountable, taking time to get healthy, renewal and rebirth after suffering. When you are wounded emotionally, you need time to regroup and find your center. You may have recently endured a breakup or betrayal, lost someone close to you, or lost an affiliation that you gave too much power to. Perhaps you're watching someone go through a difficult time and feel bad that you can't help them. Maybe you're still not over a past disagreement. No matter the cause of this heartache, deep healing is called for. This happens on its own timetable and can never be rushed. The path to healing the heart centers on reciprocity, the flow of giving and receiving. Sometimes wounding occurs because we become too dependent on another, and this is accompanied by the desire to manipulate or control an outcome. Both wounding and healing usually begin within, not from the outer conditions of our lives. We often believe we can be wounded only by others, but we do more damage to ourselves in the self-sabotaging way we think and behave. It is important to take steps to heal yourself and become willing to release the pain of the past, which can be tempting to revisit. It's time to take responsibility for your part in this healing journey. Look for ways you can help yourself and others. Are you willing to make amends if needed, or conversely, accept someone where they are without trying to influence their growth process? Healing the heart in all aspects is your priority now. Nothing else matters. Only beauty and goodness will come as a result. I think, this one, it kind of goes with the one before it, right? In terms of compassion and just healing and accepting others where they're at on their journey. I think maybe the tender embrace, the compassion thing also came up because, and the healing heart, because I'm going through, we're at the phase in the divorce process of trying to come to some sort of agreement, trying to come to some sort of settlement. And it's been difficult, especially when you think that you have been wronged and the other person just keeps asking and wanting to take more and more. And so I'm trying to navigate that. And these are just some good reminders, just knowing that the other person is operating from their own wounding, in terms of like all the actions that they took, right? And that like we are responsible for our own selves. We can't control others. We can't control, there's only so much that we can control, right? And really it's just how we respond and react to situations. And so, it's hard. It's hard. I'm by no means perfect. But these are good reminders, and just kind of having that self-awareness too, to take a step back, breathe, That was the other card. Take a deep breath and just, regroup, recenter, get grounded. That's actually my intention for today, is to remain centered and grounded, because I know I'm probably going to get another email from my lawyer soon with kind of next steps. And so, it's just coming back to the heart center. Okay, so let's see what's shining through. The last card here, Energy 5, Sound. Communication, creativity, listening, being heard, writing, ideas, sharing, and vibration. That's so funny about writing, because I've been going back and forth about whether I want to write. So there's a little sign here. Okay. Shining through. I love this picture. Key concepts: self-expression without filters or masks, authentic communication, being proud of who you are, shining in the world, refusing to make yourself small just to belong. You are being called to step into your true power and essence. This is one of those times when you're required to bring everything you are, all that you've learned, experienced, and integrated, and offer it up in service to the world. When you take center stage, you will be noticed. Yes, as you shine brightly, you will naturally stand apart from others. This idea may bring up excitement and genuine pride or discomfort, but this is not the time to make yourself small to avoid the glare of the spotlight and potential punishment by others. It takes courage, but know that this is the right thing for you today. You have come so far. You have been in the proverbial back of the room in learning and gathering mode for so long, and this important time has served its purpose. You must now step into a new consciousness, seizing a new opportunity to share your wisdom. You will be like a lighthouse shining through the dark, illuminating the way for others. Be careful of the voices in your head that say you can't, or you don't know enough, or who are you to shine? The better question is, who are you not to shine? All you are and all you have become is by the grace of the divine. Now it is your duty to share your gifts. Celebrate this. I knew this was going to be a powerful message. And I think, it's talking about, you've been in learning and gathering mode, and I think that's what these first two cards kind of represent. And you've been learning, you've been healing, you've been developing all of these things, healing the heart, compassion for others, and all of that. And that's important. And I feel like that's where I've been the past few months, and even still today, we're still always on this healing journey. But and maybe this is why I was called to video today and to do this, is I have had those doubts and those thoughts of who am I, what do I have, what can I share, but then I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna, like it says, who are you not to shine? I trust that whoever is meant to hear these messages will receive them, and if it doesn't resonate, that's okay too. That's fine. It's not for everybody, but whoever it is for, I'm here for you. So yeah, I hope that these messages resonated or helped in some way with where you are in your journey. I love these cards. This deck is just so pretty. So yeah, I hope that you have a beautiful day today. Sending so much love and light your way, and until next time.